Versus tonight, I know Houston's defense makes it tough, but what do you think was making the offensive execution?
Every question you ask the first one is always a negative question, but we did turn it over way too much. I actually thought that their defense had a lot to do with it, but we were careless with the ball early. But I think that we did some good things obviously, when we didn't turn it over, our execution was pretty good. But yeah, 20 turnovers and 17 offensive rebounds. You know, that's 37 times they had a chance to at least shoot the ball that was created by us or them, where we only took advantage of 13 situations in the same thing, and that was the difference in the game.
Coach, you guys were without KJ Adams in the game in Lawrence. What was his presence like tonight, and what kind of an impact did he make?
I thought he was great. You know, what he did best was he ball screen defense, and he did a good job on Roberts, without question. So I thought I thought KJ was great.
I can go again.
How challenging was it not to get a lot of production from the 3 spot and to kind of cycle through guys there?
Yeah, we didn't get any production. So Ryland and AJ obviously labored and gave Rockies a shot. But to be honest with you, our best team was with Diggy out there, because he at least is a threat to score the ball.
Hey Coach, for the Houston Cougars to come into the conference and have the success that they've had, just how impressive is it knowing just how difficult this conference is?
Yeah, they made it look easy. It's not as easy as they're making it look. You know, I'm sure Kelvin would tell you the same thing. They've been fortunate in a couple of games. You know, they were fortunate at our place. They were fortunate at UCF. But even with that being said, they still would have won the league. I mean, they've made it look really easy. They're so well coached and drilled and so athletic, and they seem to all like each other and really play well together. So and Milos has gotten a lot better, I think, since the start of the season. He may be the biggest reason why I think they're playing better right now. It's just because of him. But yeah, what Kelvin has done in his 9 years here, is it 9 or 10? 11. What he's done in his time here is the best job that anybody's done, in my opinion, in America in that period of time. So you know, I've competed against him, you know, many years when he was at Oklahoma, but he's done he and his staff have done a fabulous job.
Anyone else? Gary?
2 games against Houston were really close. How do you think you responded tonight and played, and what was the difference? I mean, we talked a little about it, but the difference.
I thought we competed hard. You know, Hunt throws the ball to Wilson, he gets a dunk. He thinks KJ's going to down screen. He slipped it. And, you know, that's and then one slips on a wet spot on the floor, and they get the ball late. That basically ended the game when it went from 4 to 6. But I thought our guys competed. You know, there's no moral victories, but certainly there was a different feel from a competitive standpoint, especially on the defensive end.
Diggy kept you in it. Was this one of his better efforts?
Yeah. I thought it was hard. You know, we couldn't get a shot. You know, it's obvious how people are going to guard one and Zeke, and so we had a hard time getting a shot. But Diggy can create separation just a little bit with better than anybody else we can off the bounce, and so you know he was able to make, I think, 4 long shots.
Bill, LJ Cryer has had some success when he's played you guys, even dating back to his days at Baylor. Just how impressive has he been when you look back on you know, just his collegiate career, and how nice is it to get that guy to the conference next year for you?
I will tell you this: I think LJ Cryer's had success against a lot of folks. I think he's bad. I think he's a bad man. You know what he does that's so good is, for a little guy, he scores more points in the paint, shooting that little 1-foot floater and all that stuff he does. And then of course he's a dead eye from beyond the arc. But I'm not as familiar with Houston's stats as much as you, but he's been on a little bit of a roll here lately, and guards win in the tournament. So, and he's one of the better guards.
Big picture, are you looking forward to your senior night?
I will. I'm not right now, but I will. You know, we've got. You know, you stop and think about their senior night. Francis has been here how many years?
He's
4. Roberts has been here 6, and LJ's only been here 2, but obviously it's an important 2. And I don't know who else, but that's a pretty impressive senior class, and they've won a ton of games. And even though our senior class hasn't won as many games, but Juan and KJ has meant as much to our program as you know, just about any guys that's rolled through there in the 10 years combined that they've been there. And so with Hunt and Zeke, yeah, it'll be nice to celebrate those guys.
Were there any distractions the last couple of days because of the internet thing?
No, I don't think so. You know, obviously when you comment on it, it makes for a, you know, story to linger. But I think that we'll learn how to deal with some things better moving forward. But I didn't think our guys were distracted because of that.
All right, thanks, Coach.
All right.